Hello everybody, my name is David. Thank you for watching CNXG. This is the Q&A video where I'm answering your guys' questions that you guys asked last week. And any questions you guys have today, go down below and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video every single Monday. I want to welcome new subscribers. This channel is growing fast, so thank you everyone for joining us. And please ask questions. Find out, any answers you need. I might have some, so please ask so I can help you, okay? Donations, I want to thank you, Kathy, very much for your donation this week. As I've said before, I don't monetize these Q&A videos for all you subscribers, so you don't have to watch commercials. I spend my own money on this stuff, so things like that really help. Thank you very much, Kathy. I appreciate you very much. And I also want to thank all of you in the comment sections for being there for each other. It's wonderful. I said a couple weeks ago, Corey was doing bad, and I said reach out for Corey, and everybody did. It was just great, and I see this happening a lot down there, and it's just really, really nice, because the one way we get through this is support, okay? And I know we may not know each other very well or at all, but just other people there giving you some hope and some support really, really helps. So I just love seeing that down there. Thanks, guys. Locations, you guys are being wonderful giving me your locations. I asked, for all of you that don't know, if you want to ask me a question, please give us your location. That's why I kind of have this world map back there, kind of give us an idea that this is everywhere in the world, but we are all in this together, okay? It doesn't matter where we are. Don't feel alone. This is everywhere. Okay, guys? Thank you very much for giving your locations. So let's get started. Anna from Virginia. Hello, Anna. No contact for 23 months, and he lives with the person he cheated on me with. He looks happy on Facebook. Why is he still hoovering me? Well, Anna, he's not happy. Okay, he cannot be happy. He has a personality disorder, and he's a mean, envy, spiteful, abusive POS, right? So we know this, so you can't forget this, okay? He doesn't pick and choose his victims. It's the people closest to him. And as people get closer to him, he abuses them more. He is going to abuse this person if he's not already. I'm sure he is. The other thing is they're never content. They're never happy, okay? They need this much, and people can only provide this much, period. They're never satisfied. They want attention all the time from different people. They want to keep his foot in the door. He wants you to stay in his life forever, even if he's married with children with someone else. Hope that helps. Jenny Lee from Cape Cod. Hello, Jenny. Can NPD be contagious? No. After 2 decades of marriage. Well, Jenny, this is a product. No, narcissism happens as a child. And basically, we develop things like empathy and remorse like this as a child, and they never did. So it's not contagious. It feels like that. And what this is a product of living with or dating someone very, very unhealthy and very toxic and very abusive. So we start becoming that. We start acting that way, behaving that way. It's a reaction, a response. And then we need to realize, our own behaviors and take ownership of that stuff so we can change it. Okay? Very common to feel like that, Jenny. But you're not a narcissist just because he was. Okay? You were with somebody very, very abusive and unhealthy, and you started becoming unhealthy as well. Okay? Sorry if I don't say this right. Your name. Elat from Israel. How to stop the pain when the narcissist ex turned the children against you. He is the life of the party, our side, but devil behind closed doors. I love my kids and put rules on them, but he does not and talks bad about me. This is a common problem, and I'm so sorry for all of you that believe you're losing your children to a personality disorder or to a disordered person like your ex. It must be horrible. You have to understand. Do what's right. Be in touch with your feelings. Listen to your instincts. Do what you believe is right, and that's all you can do. Okay? You cannot accept abuse from anyone, including your own children. You have to have rules, and if they don't like them, that's tough. If they have the option to keep going over there and there's nothing you can do, then there's nothing you can do. And when they do see you, then you implement rules and you use them with love. Okay? So you always love them, but you don't allow them to treat you bad. If they want to treat you bad, then they can go right back to their father's house, okay? It doesn't mean that they're going to be disordered, and it doesn't mean that they are. They're unhealthy because they have an unhealthy father. They may be disordered, but it doesn't mean they are. You have to kind of wait till they're adults to determine that, Okay, they can still come back. They can still bounce back. They can grow up and realize the wrong of their ways and how bad their father is. And I'm going to tell you right now, most children, yes, if you give them a lot of rope and let them do what they want, they'll go crazy. But children need stability. Children need rules, okay? They react better. They function better with these. Eventually they get sick of having nothing and doing whatever I want because their father doesn't love them. And that's how we show our children we love them, right? So that's all you can do, okay? I'm so sorry. Please find someone to talk to. Thank you. Jeannie from Alabama. Hello, Jeannie. I have so much hate and anger in me, and I have never felt hate like this. Does this pass? No. If you do nothing, it may feel like it'll pass because you won't be as angry later, but these are emotions and feelings that we cannot ignore. And when we do, they stay open forever. So in 20 years, Jeannie, you could look back and still be angry about that moment. Okay? We have to process things. And it's always it's always easy to lose track of why we're angry because we don't deal with this stuff. There's emotions we need to go through, and we're not very good at these. So this is what we have to get better at. Feelings, emotions, allowing ourselves to. Talk, Jeannie, talk, process these things, write them down, record your voice, tape yourself, talk to people, process these emotions, and go through this anger until you don't feel angry anymore. But if you ignore it, it'll stay with you forever. Okay, Jeannie? Thank you. Holly from Detroit, Michigan. Hello, Holly. My ex-husband is now with someone for 2 years, and she says he will never be bad to me. Yeah, he says should have been... Oh, and he says that you should have been more submissive. Don't listen to this crap, Holly. That's why we don't have contact with them. So you've been buying into his crap for years, and now he's going to continue this smear campaign against you, and he's going to continue abusing you while he's with someone else. Don't let him, Holly. Don't let him. Block him from everything. Don't answer. Don't react. Don't do anything. If he leaves you a message, don't read it. There's no reason to. You know that. Even if you have children, you deal with them with lawyers. Don't do this. Don't buy into this. Don't listen to her. You don't react. Don't revenge. Don't tell her what he really is. She is sick. She is sick, and she is sick. Okay? Stay out of it. Get away from it. Don't listen to it, okay? Roxy Bolt from Florida. Hello, Roxy. Is my ex an alcoholic because his mom drank while she was pregnant with him? I don't know. Your ex is an alcoholic because he drinks too much. Does he drink too much because his mom drank while he was pregnant? He drinks too much because he chooses to. Is he more susceptible to alcoholism because his mother drank while she was pregnant with him? Yes, could be. Doesn't mean that he is. He could be. It could have affected him that way. But we're all responsible for our own actions, aren't we? Okay? If he was a 4-year-old alcoholic, I would say yes, it's because of his mother. But if he's a 20-something-year-old alcoholic, it's because he drinks too much. Okay? Are most borderlines alcoholics? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. And I would say maybe no. I don't know. I just know too many borderlines that aren't drug addicts or alcoholics. My point, what I've brought up in the past, is that most hardcore drug addicts and bad alcoholics seem to be borderline, or at least they completely act like one. Okay? Jeannie from Alabama. Again, hello, Jeannie. My ex's mother drank while pregnant. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I'm laughing at, it's amazing how questions get grouped together like this. Could this have something to do with narcissism? Possibly. Possibly, Jeannie. There's different things that affect our brains differently and for different people. You know, this is a developmental problem. So this child did not develop correctly. Could the alcoholism have something to do with that? Possibly. But I bet you anything that his mother is abusive. Right? And that's why he's a narcissist. Could it contribute? Sure. I wouldn't really know medically that well. You know, I couldn't tell you. SB from Portland, hello. A relative keeps up with what I'm doing online and tries to one-up her sister. I tell her she's rude and says I can't take a joke. She has been there for me, but could she also be toxic? Of course. Of course. I mean, I wouldn't know. But let's examine each behavior, you know? You don't pass off some toxic behaviors and say, well, they're not a narcissist. No. It's not up to us to decide if someone has a personality disorder. All we have to be concerned with is their behavior and how they treat us. If you're telling her she's rude, that means you have a feeling inside. Something struck a nerve inside you didn't like, you didn't care for, and you told her. And she said, I don't care. Okay? So try, if you're worried, try again telling somebody, I feel this way. Instead of, you did this, you're doing this, you did that. I felt insulted. You made me feel insulted when you said this. If she still doesn't care, get rid of her. Simple. Try and see if she understands. If she doesn't understand, get rid of her. Okay? Hope that helps. Let's see, where are we here? I'm going to keep going. Christopher from the United Kingdom. Hello, Christopher. Why would some people want to forgive the person that abused them in order to move on? Good question. and some people, we tend to be on either side of this. People believe, I think the common perception is if we forgive them, we will move on. Stop holding that grudge, okay? And I'm just a little different than this, and I just feel like, even though it's for us, I don't need to forgive people that have crossed this line, okay? And, but you know what? I do forget, okay? I don't forgive, but I forget. As time goes on, I'm literally forgetting almost all the shit people have put me through, the abuse. It's been so many years now. And I've processed it in such a healthy way. And I've concentrated only on myself. And really got myself better and healthy and just so positive. I don't care about that person. You know, and it worked. I mean, do I need to forgive these people? No. No. It's unforgivable. Okay? It's unforgivable. And I didn't need to move on. I've moved on. I don't care. I don't think about these people. I don't look. I don't talk. It's been years. And I feel great. I feel great. I have literally forgot a lot of the stuff. When I started this channel 2 years ago, I made a bunch of videos starting right off the bat with my relationship, a 10-year relationship I had several years before that. After doing that, like, I can't even remember a bunch of the stuff I said in the videos anymore. I forgot, and I definitely forgot how I felt in that relationship. Now, I haven't forgot how I felt afterwards, and I don't think I'll ever forget how I felt afterwards. But it wasn't about that person anymore. It was about me, okay? And I fixed these things, and I'm happy, and I'm healthy, and I just feel great. So it works. I didn't have to forgive them, okay? But I am forgetting. You know, I know that's not the majority. The majority believes you have to forget, or you have to forgive the person that hurt you to move on, and I just don't agree with that. Because it worked for me, I will never forgive them. Okay? And you know, I forgive people. I'm very forgiving. That's been a problem of mine. Being too forgiving. Allowing people to do these things to me. So what am I going to do to change that? I'm not forgiving people anymore that cross that line. If you're a good person, you've hurt me. I mean, we all make mistakes. But 10 years of abuse, I'm not forgiving that. No. I'll let them stay in that. I'll let them keep that themselves. They don't get away with that. Okay? Thanks. Thanos from Pennsylvania, hello. Please compare a breakup between two healthy people and a narcissist discard. Okay. So, you know, narcissists, we know what narcissists do, right? They don't tell you the truth. They lie to you. They cheat on you. They discard you and run off and not tell you anything. And then they smear campaign you and hurt you and keep abusing you and get other people to do it and all that crap, right? So, any relationship, right? If you're with someone you love, right? And you don't want to be with them anymore, First, if you love that person, you want to be with them and it's not working, try. Make sure you try hard. You know, there's things like counseling and stuff like that. It really helps. Really, really helps. Because you'll have experts that know how to make relationships work. They'll identify why it's not working and they'll tell you and they'll help you, work that out. But now, if you don't want to be with somebody anymore, you tell them. You tell them. We can't worry about hurting people's feelings because the truth is what's most important. So you tell them, I don't want to be with you anymore, and I'm sorry, and you do it nice, you know? And you listen to your own feelings, and if you don't want to talk to them anymore, like if they want to continue being friends and you don't, then you be honest and you tell them. But there's no reason to be mean. Okay? No reason to be mean. Just end it, be nice, and move on. Okay? Talk about this. You know, if there's things that are problems, you may not be able to talk about that with that person anymore. Because if that relationship is ending and you don't want to work it out, it may not be any good to talk about that with them anymore. Talk about it with somebody else. Process these things in a normal, healthy way with a professional or something, or your friend at least. Okay? It's just about respect, and it's about listening to your feelings, giving yourself what you need. It's not all about the other person. Okay? You can do this nicely. Okay? People, it hurts, you know. People are gonna hurt, but that can't keep you from not hurting them. You know, you gotta, if you're gonna break up with somebody, realize it's gonna hurt them no matter what, but you can do it in a nice way. You don't have to feel guilty. We don't owe anybody anything, and if we aren't happy with someone, you don't want to be with them, then don't be with them. Okay? I hope that helps. Thank you. And I'm gonna stop part 1 here and continue part 2 after. Okay, thank you guys. If you can, share this on Facebook, forums, social media, stuff like that with other people, so some of this information can get to them, so it can reach people that need it. Okay, if you can, let me know how I'm doing by voting up or down. Comment, let me know, ask a question, I'll answer it next Monday. Thanks guys, love yourself first. See you in part 2. Bye bye.